Alright, so I'm gonna tell you guys about VL trucking, hiring process, the orientation. I'm gonna tell you guys about the trucks, and I'm gonna tell you guys what I know about the company so far. You know what I mean? I will say this: if any of you guys are out there that's not working for VL trucking, and you're looking for a better opportunity, or you're looking for a great opportunity to make some money, and you have at least a year experience, and you want to come to VL, I'm gonna leave the link in the description for you guys to go fill an application out, call the recruiter, you know what I mean, all that stuff. I'm gonna leave it in the description. If you're trying to make some money, if you want to make like between a low of $1,700 per week to all the way up to $3,000 per week as a company driver, not as a lease operator, as a company driver on a 1099 tax form. If you guys are trying to make that kind of money as a company driver, the link will be in the description. You guys can thank me later. I'm not selling this company to anybody like I'm a cheerleader, some of these people would call it. You know what I mean? I wanna help people. You know what I mean? I personally would want to help somebody else, because I knew before I came to VL trucking, I was on the verge of like giving up on trucking, because all the companies that I called, it was all 45 cents, 46 cents, and you know, all these mega carriers, until I came across VL and I started learning about the company. So if you guys want to make good money, decent money while you're away from your family and you're doing OTR driving, and you're interested in coming to the company, I'm going to leave the link in the description. Alright, let's talk about the hiring process. I filled out an application first. Did I call them? Yeah, I believe I called them for. I went to the website and I looked at what the requirements were. 1 year. You do, in order for you to make the 70 cents per mile, you do need your tanker and hazmat endorsement. If you don't have the tanker and hazmat endorsement on your license, then you will be making 65 cents, right? I would say try to get these endorsements before you come. This way you can make the 70 cents and that's where the pay scales begins, and that's where it taps out. It doesn't go higher, it doesn't get any lower, you know what I mean? That's where you start. That's what you'll be running for, 70 cents a mile. Alright, so I looked at the requirements and then I filled out an application, and then I called them up after I filled out the application. I called her name was Ina. I spoke with Ina. I told her I did the application. She said to send her my driver's license, so I sent her my driver's license. Took about 2 to 3 days before she got back to me, and she went and she got to go ahead, say the insurance company will take me and whatever. Okay, after that I was still on my home time because I was still working at the other company. Then they called me up and told me that they wanted me to do a drug test. The drug test is not a hair follicle test. It is a P test, and I did the drug test in my home state. You know what I mean? I live in Florida, and the company is in Chicago. They sent me to a location in Florida to go do the test. I did the test. Another few days passed. The whole entire process took about a week before everything, you know what I mean? So did the drug test, waited a couple days, and then they called me back and told me okay, everything was good. They can bring me on. Alright, that's that. Now for the orientation part of it. My orientation was done virtually because of the COVID-19. Everything was done virtually. They are going to tell you to download I think it's Ring Central app, and you do your orientation virtually. It takes about an hour. They're going to go over everything about the company, all that stuff, and they're going to also send you a video for you to watch. You know what I mean? I think the video is about an hour long. They will send you that video for you to watch, and it will tell you more about the company and all that stuff, you know what I mean? And then they will do the orientation with you. After you finish the orientation, they're gonna ask you, when do you want to come out, right? I told them I was trying to time the pay schedule. I wanted to start right after the pay period ended and I was going to begin. So, and that is, the pay period begins on Tuesday. It ends on Tuesday midday. Tuesdays on midday it ends, you know what I mean? So I time cranked that, and they didn't get me a ticket. They won't get you a ticket. I guess they used to do it before. They would fly you out or get you a bus ticket or whatever the case is, but they stopped doing it because drivers, they were buying tickets for drivers and they weren't showing up. So if you're really interested, you're gonna have to find your way there, you know what I mean? For the ticket, for me it didn't cost me anything personally, but for the type of money that you'll be making, even if you decided that you wanted to make the move tomorrow and you had to buy a $500 ticket, trust and believe me, you are gonna make that money back in no time, you know what I mean? Alright, so you have to find your way there. Okay, when I got there, I got to Illinois. I think I got there later than I expected because I had some things that I had to clear up. When I got there, pack all my stuff, jump on a flight, got to Illinois. They will send the Uber for you from the airport, right? So you're gonna fly to Chicago. When you get there, you tell them that you're there. You try to get a ticket, try to get a flight that's like earlier in the day. Try to be there before 5 o'clock because it's like a 9 to 5 kind of company, and everybody basically leaves at 5 o'clock, so you don't want to be stranded there or whatever the case is. And try not to come on the weekend also. You want to go during the week, Monday to Friday, because nobody's there on the weekends. So with that being said, I got there on Thursday. I got there about midday. They sent the Uber for me. Then I went over. They let me meet. I met with Ina first. I believe I met Rich was the first person, which is the dispatch manager. First person I met, and then I met with Ina. She went over everything. They basically showed me my truck. I went on site, inspected the truck. Then they gave me my paperwork, all my documents, all my permits. They put the tablet inside the truck. They got that hook up. What else did they give me? There was food there. They told me to just get some food to eat or whatever the case is. You know, like I said, the pay rate is 70 cents per mile because I have my Hazmat and my Tanker endorsement. You don't always run hazmat freight. I can't even tell the last time I ran a hazmat freight. Not even since I've been on lease. I don't think I've even had a hazmat load. So you don't always run hazmat loads. You know what I mean? So I got my truck the same day, and they let you meet they will let you meet your dispatcher. It's one dispatcher to a driver. So it's not like you're dealing with the mega carriers where you deal with multiple dispatch. Their thing is that's how miscommunication occurs. You know what I mean? So you have one dispatch and you get the chance to meet your dispatch in person. Talk with them, have a talk. You can tell them like, hey, listen, I'm a hard runner. I want to get the miles. I want to, you know what I mean? Because from the way I understand the way the dispatch get paid is they get paid based on the loads that you run. So the more loads that you run and cover, the more they're going to get paid. You know what I mean? So they're always going to keep you moving. They will give you the miles. You're not going to be sitting and wasting time and worrying about when you're getting your load. It's not like that here. I'm not no cheerleader for the company. I was on the verge of giving up on trucking before I found this company, so I know what it is like making the $500, $600, $700 a week, and you need something, you need something that you feel like it's worth the time. This is the company. If you want to start bread, this is the company. And I'm not talking about on the lease side. I'm talking about on the company side right now. Right? So you meet your dispatch, you talk, have a little talk, yada. The same day when I got there, the same day I got my first load. I got a 600-mile run the same day when I got there. You know what I mean? Also, Ina told me that on every cash advance, it's they charge 10% on every cash advance. I never took a cash advance. She also told me that the dispatch manager will give you a one-time, give you $400 when you just start as a one-time, and they won't charge you the 10%, and they will just take it back out of your pay as they call it like a startup cost. So that's good. They're looking out for you that like that, you know what I mean? I would suggest you come there like on a Monday to start on a Tuesday, you know what I mean? Or you can start there, get there on a Tuesday. This way you can start when the pay period is fresh, so you can get paid, you know, very soon or whatever the case is. The pay is weekly. You get your pay stubs on Thursday. By the way, today is Thursday. I'm in a good mood. Good mood. So you get your pay stubs on Thursday to your email, and then your money is deposited to your accounts on Friday morning. So that is it on the company side. On the orientation side, that's how you get the hiring process is done. As for the lease, I'm gonna do a 1 month review soon on the lease side, but I'm gonna give you guys some insight about the lease and the owner operator part of it. The lease is let me tell you guys about the trucks first. The trucks are, for most of what they have right now, they have some Freightliner, some 2017 Freightliner Cascadias. They have some Volvos. I don't know if they're 860s or 760s, but I know they have some Volvos, and these Volvos that they have, I heard they're using them for team driving. The Volvos come with APU. The Volvos come with APU and refrigerators. The Cascadias, they don't come with refrigerators. You know what I mean? So that's about why I don't have a refrigerator inside my truck. I'm actually going to buy one tomorrow. But they come with inverters. They come with APUs. And the team trucks comes with refrigerators inside. You know what I mean? The trucks are governed at 70 miles per hour. It does have a camera, but it's not a driver facing camera, and it does have an on-guard system, so if you go too close it starts to beep. If you go to anything too close, go too close to any vehicle or anything like that, it starts to beep and let you know that, you know, you're too close or whatever. Now about the lease is that you can lease these trucks, these 2017 trucks. They have about 400,000 miles on them. It's a 4-year lease and it is a walkaway with certain terms. The walkaway is you have to pay $5,000 if you break the lease before the 4 years, right? They don't take escrows and all these extra deductions and all this stuff that they do with your traditional lease. They don't do that. So it's $4.99 a week. If you're doing reefer, they're taking 22% off the gross of whatever the truck gross is per week. So 22% of that, and then if you're a driver, it's 20%. Yeah, if you're driving, it's 20%, and 80% goes to the driver. So 78% if you're a reefer, 78% goes to the driver, and 22% goes to the company. And then you have your additional $4.99 that they take out weekly for their deduction for the lease payment. Then you got your tolls and your pre-pass and all that stuff. They charge for the rental of the pre-pass or all that stuff, or the trailer rental rather. That comes out of the 20%. The only thing that's separate is like if you go through tolls, that comes out of your money. If you fuel with their fuel card, that comes out of your money. They do offer you their fuel card. They will let you use their fuel card also. You know what I mean? For owner operators, if you're coming here with your truck and trailer, it's 83%. That's what I was told. You get 83% of the gross, and then it's 17% goes to the company. You know what I mean? Let me see what else. I asked if I could lease a truck and do team driving with the truck, and they said yes. That's the only way you would basically be able to get a newer truck, because I tried getting a newer truck to lease, you know what I mean, and they said they would not give me a newer truck because The newer trucks are for team driving. It's gonna have less miles, so the team drivers are gonna put more miles on them. So they're giving the team drivers the newer trucks. So if you wanted to actually lease a truck and do team driving, then you know what I mean, I think that's a good option. I wish I had somebody that I could tag team this thing and run the wheels off it. But if you're coming here and you guys both have your Hazmat endorsement and you're going for the team, it's 78 cents per mile, and you guys split the miles basically, and you are going to get the miles. For the most part, when I was company, every week, I think the bare minimum that I've run between the pay period was 2,800, but for everything else, it's over like 3,000 miles. You know what I mean? And I've seen checks, no bragger, no boasting. This is only for motivational purposes, to give people the motivation, because y'all know I'm not going to bullshit you. I'm going to tell you all like it is. You know what I mean? I've seen checks here for $3,000+ in 1 week as a company driver. You know what I mean? As a company, I'm not talking about lease. And you got to remember, this is 1099, so you got to pay your own taxes at the end of the year. Let's just get that out there. You know what I mean? The trucks go 70 miles per hour. They have a dual bunk inside. Like I said, they have APU. It's one trailer, so you don't do relays like other companies. It's one trailer to your truck. You barely unhook. The only time you unhook from this trailer is maybe if you're getting the maintenance done, or if you're at a shipper and they tell you that that you gotta unhook from a trailer. But it's one trailer to one truck, you know what I mean? And that's how you keep it moving. I don't think I'm missing anything else. If there is anything that you guys want to know specifically about the company, just drop it down below in the comment section, and I'll respond to it. Like I said, the link to the company will be in the description also, you know what I mean? Thank you guys very much again for watching. Excuse me. Thank you guys very much again for watching the channel. And if you guys haven't subscribed to the channel, go ahead and subscribe now. Like the video, share the video, and I'll see you guys in the next one.